Let's move on to polar coordinate system. In polar coordinate system, you use length and angle to define the position of a point. For absolute system, in polar coordinate system, you use these two fixed lines, y-axis and x-axis, to locate the position of the points using length and angle. So you can say that the position of a point is represented by length and angle with respect to the origin. So let's start with point number P1. The absolute value in Cartesian coordinate system for P1 is 2 and 1. Now we want to find the polar value or polar coordinate of P1 in the absolute system. So if you move from the origin, this will give you the length and this will give you the angle. To find the position of length, you can use the formula x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square under the root. This is the formula to find the length of the line when the coordinates are given. So here you have got 2, 1, and for origin the two values are 0, 0. So if you want to find the length, that will be 2 minus 0, 2 square plus 1 minus 0, 1 square under the root. So the value of L will be 2.34. And for angle, you can use the trigonometric relation. You know that tangent theta is equal to perpendicular divided by base. So in this case, the perpendicular value is 1 and the base value is 2. So from here you can find the value of theta, and the value of theta here is 25.66 degrees in the anti-clockwise direction. So the position of point P1 using the polar absolute system is 2.34, 25.66 degrees. So this is the length and this is the angle. Similarly, for point number P2, you have to find the length, and length will be equal to 2 minus 0 whole square plus 4 minus 0 square under the root. So length will be equal to 4.47, and for angle you have perpendicular and you have got the base. So angle will be, perpendicular is 4 and base is 2. So here the angle is 63.44. So the polar coordinate of point number P2 will be 4.47, 63.44 degree. Again, this 63.44 degree is in anti-clockwise direction. For point number P3, to find the length, again you can use the formula 7 minus 0 will be 7 square plus 1 minus 0 will be 1 square, because the origin is 0, 0. Under root, L is equal to 7.07 and angle will be equal to tangent inverse of perpendicular. In this case, the perpendicular is 1 and base is 7, 1 by 7, and this will give you an angle equal to 8.13 degrees. So for point number P3, the polar coordinate or the absolute polar coordinate is 7.07 and 8.13 degrees. And if you come back to point number P1 to enclose this triangle, the absolute polar value or the absolute polar coordinate of P1 will be the value that we already calculated. 2.34 unit is the distance or the length, and angle is 25.66 degree in the anti-clockwise direction. See? So for point number P1, The absolute polar coordinate is 2.34, which is length, and 25.6 is, which is the angle, and this is relative to the origin. For point number P2, the length is 4.47 and the angle is 63.43 in the anti-clockwise direction. For point number P3, the length is 7.07 and the angle is 8.13 in the anti-clockwise direction.